Welcome back everyone, welcome back to the Little Red Ninja Allotment channel. Well, I hope everyone is well and cracking on with things and even possibly enjoying some of your veg and fruit. But I'm just over the allotment just to do a few bits, like get the grass cut and do a little bit of a tour. So no further ado, let's crack on and show you what is afoot on the plot, with a couple of surprises. So let's crack on. First of all, I'm going to show you my blackcurrant bushes, and as you can see, they're full of foliage, but they're also full of berries as well, or black currants. And as you can see there, they're quite fat. So hopefully in a few weeks I'll have a cracking crop. I usually do out of this one. That one there is overtaken this one. That's because I gave it a massive cut last year. I gave a massive cut earlier on this year, and this one doesn't care whether you cut it or not. It just keeps on producing. So they're looking really good. One of the surprises on today's video is my vine, or my hops plant, and it is taking over the bottom of the plot. But the good thing is I've put a support up so it can go all the way along there, and it's nearly got to the end. I've got to kind of like give it a bit of encouragement, like tie it up, so hopefully when the hops start producing they'll hang down. So that's looking really good. Need to give it a water though, because it likes the water a lot. But let's go and have a look at a few other bits. Here we go with my brassica cage, and as you can see, if you remember the video I did building it and actually putting them in, they've done really well. There's no sign of any damage on them at all, so I'm quite happy about that. Let's go out a little bit so you can see. As you can see there, they're doing all right, so I'm quite happy with those. So let's crack on and show you something else on this little tiny tour. Mind you, this tour I will have two parts to it, as there's quite a lot to show you. So I'll keep this kind of like short and sweet today, so you can gauge on how well this allotment is doing. So let's crack on. Next little thing is lettuce that I put here, carrots that I thought I put carrots in, but I've put in something else that has come up. But I think I'll leave it for a few weeks, but I will put carrots in here. And just here I've got my pea sticks down at last, just to help the peas get going. Giving them a feed of comfrey juice, so they should perk up very quickly. And with this weather being like it is, they should get going. Another bit that I need to take up is my garlic, because I think they won't grow anymore and I need to get them out. So that will probably be in my next video, lifting my garlic, hopefully. And let's get on and show you this raised bed. Look at that. Near enough everything there is ready to pick. I've got lettuce that I've already had and is very tasty, and I'll show you which one I had, and it was that one there. Very tasty indeed. Well, actually no, that one there, the one next to it. But everything in here is really healthy, hardly any damage at all, which is very surprising, because that path there I call Slug Alley. So yeah, they've not touched anything. And I've even got lettuce here, the Lolo Rosso, and look how luscious it looks. It's absolutely fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So well chuffed with that, as well as my potatoes here. These ones at the front are catching up, but these ones are romping away. So I should have a good potato harvest this year, fingers crossed. So I'm just going to go and get a drink, and I'll be right back to show you a bit more. I've had my drink and I need it, especially today. But one thing that I have done, and this is the other surprise, is I've lifted all my onions, as you can see, and some of them are really good size, as you can see there. But I've got an absolute boatload. There's some small ones, some big ones, like that one there, and that one there, quite a few. And I've tried to grade them, not very well, but what I'm doing is I'm leaving them in the sun for a minute before I go back to the den, just to dry them off before I store them. And yeah, I'm quite happy. I'm gonna leave this for a bit, let the ground dry out a little bit before I add things to it, because I want the ground to settle before I put in what I'm going to put in replace of it. So looking really good, and I'm very happy with the onions. Next thing, I've staked up all my tomatoes for the moment. They don't need string because they're still very immature plants, but that will change, especially if we have sun and rain. They will shoot up those poles very quickly. But I've also put eye protectors at the top. That is one thing to do, eye protectors, because you don't really want to poke your eye out, especially when you're tending to your tomatoes. So let's go and have a look at another couple of areas before I say au revoir. This area here is just a temporary holding area for spare veg that I had before I do another big planting in July. And everything is all right. It's just very sandy soil just here, and the water just goes instantly. Whole load of strawberries again, which are very nice. But also, one last thing before I end today's video. My carrot bed. Yes, carrot bed is successful for another year. Every single pot you see, even the stuff underneath the glass, has germinated. So I'm gonna get 42 carrots There's more than 42 at the moment, but I need to wean out the strongest one and leave that and get rid of the rest. But that won't be for a while because it hasn't got its true leaves yet. So that'll be a couple of weeks. So hopefully in a couple of weeks it'll look a little bit healthier. But this is a mini tour of the plot today. I thought I'd do it in 2 parts, but I've managed to do it in 1. But if you've enjoyed the video, please do smash that like button and the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. But one last thing, as you can see, I've brought out the second lot of French beans. That was the first lot, and as you can see, they're roughly the same size. But that one has been in the polytunnel. That one hasn't. That one's been outside the whole time. So that's all right. You know, with the sun and the rain, it will hopefully crack on. So until then, keep plodding on, everyone. Keep doing what you're doing and reaping your rewards, because I'm certainly doing that. And I'll see you in the next video. This is Paul from the Little Red Ninja Allotment channel, and I'll see you again, hopefully with Little Ninja. Bye for now.